Hello, thanks for joining us once again. It's always good to have viewers checking the videos out. Today we're going with a mono blue artifact deck, but it's based on trying to get the opponent on its heels quickly with cards that enable us to either be unblockable or decently large for cheap mana. So the deck has a really low average casting cost, 1.6, so it might even have more land than what you might want and might even leave you more space. So let's go quick trip through her and we'll give a chat on these cards. One of them from the new set, Case of the Filched Falcon. One casting cost enchantment. When this case enters the battlefield, investigate, which adds a clue to the board. To solve, control 3 or more artifacts, which is pretty easy with this deck. If solved, solve at the beginning of your end step. So that matters. There are times where this deck will have an option to cast an artifact during the opponent's turn, and you'll actually want to cast it during your turn instead, just so you can have enough artifacts down to make it solved. Which is 1 blue, 2 others. Sacrifice this case, put 4+1/+1 counters on target non-creature artifact. It becomes a 0/0 bird creature with flying in addition to its other types. This is one of those cards where even by turn 3, it's possible that you'll have enough artifacts out in play that you can start attacking or defending, depending on what deck type you're playing against. But you could have enough that out there that you'll have that 4/4 flyer. Cogwork Wrestler. 1 casting cost, 1/2 flash. When Cogwork Wrestler enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -2, -0 until end of turn. You might think it's minor, but this card can sway matches. Most do not see the -2 coming. Plus, it has then give a body to block if you need, and in some cases, give a good defender because you could take its damage right away from it. It's also an artifact, which plays well into this deck, and it's cheap, which plays well into our Shredder when we get there. Fading Hope, 1 casting cost instant. Return target creature to its owner's hand if its mana value was 3 or less, scry 1. I've spoke a lot about this card. It's almost always a blue staple, I would say. You're going to face a lot of creatures decks, and this is the kind of card that just makes a deck have to cast the same creature over and over and over, and each turn they're wasting is a turn you get to keep punching in the head. So Fading Hope is 4. I wish I could have 5 or 6. It's such a good card. Spyglass Siren, 1 casting cost, 1/1 flyer. When Spyglass Siren enters the battlefield, create a map token. The benefit of this card is 1/1 flyer. I often in the videos will refer to this as the speed bump. It's literally just there to get out fast and be a chump blocker for when the time arrives. If it happens to get some licks in along the way, that's a bonus, but most times when the 3 and 4 casting cost creatures comes out, its whole lot in life is to slow the opponent down again. The benefit of this creature is that it also casts a map token, so that puts another artifact into play. And many times it's the map tokens that I want to turn into creatures. So it's a nice benefit. I don't waste anything that I don't want. Map tokens are easily expendable. Ginger Brute. This was probably the last card I put in that put this deck over. One of the matches I have a brain fart. Always remember to use its abilities. So let's go over it first. 1 casting cost for 1/1 haste. Tap 1. Ginger Brute can't be blocked this turn except by creatures with haste. Yeah, that's a very important distinction. I sometimes get carried away and assume that automatically that ability is on. Really tap that mana. Makes a big difference. 2 and tap, you gain 3 life, sacrificing it. Great against red decks. Any life, sometimes against red decks, is all you need to outweigh their onslaught. So the benefit otherwise, there's a match, one at least for sure, that this played a big part. Came out in turn 1 and attacked every turn. I made sure it always had the way to just keep pecking away. And this is how you win, right? Surge Engine. 2 casting cost, 3/2 artifact creature construct with defender, which means in its natural state it can't attack, it can only defend. Tap 1. Surge Engine loses Defender and gains this creature can't be blocked. Tap 1 blue and 1 2 and 2 others, sorry. Surge Engine becomes blue and has base power and toughness 5/4 attack and defense. Activate only if Surge Engine doesn't have Defender. So you have to use the first ability before you can get the second ability. And the third ability, 2 blue and 4 other, draw 3 cards. Activate only if Surge Engine is blue and only once. I don't think in any of my matches I used this. And any time that I could use it, I was way ahead. And I'd rather finish the opponent than fancy draw 3 cards. So it is still a really good card to have, and its key ability of not being blocked makes it a threat every time. And for 1 mana, it now is a creature that can't be blocked. Fairy Mastermind, 1 blue, 1 other, flash for a 2/1 flyer. Whenever an opponent draws their second card each turn, you draw a card. Each player draws a card for 1 blue and 3 other. This card can generate their benefits. If they're drawing cards extra, you get to draw cards extra. And if you want, then at the end of their turn, you get to use his ability. And I always save it for the last minute because there's other cards I'd rather cast. But whenever you got the mana to spare 4, it's usually worth pumping into this guy. Ledger Shredder. 1 blue, 1 other for a 1/3 flying. Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, Ledger Shredder connives. Against the red deck, this thing is just a disaster for them. He gets big fast because they just keep casting multiple spell turns. And as long as you have creatures to throw, you're fine. He'll just keep getting bigger and bigger, and then he can't be controlled for them. Make Disappear. It's effective for a few times, but there's more than a few matches where I have an option to throw a card out. This will be one of the ones. You're not running a lot of mana. There's not going to be a lot of extra mana kicking around, and you'd rather pump it into your stuff and put them under pressure. So there's a couple here though for those odd big board clears and whatnot. They're always fantastic just to stop them for 1 turn or stop that 1 card that 1 turn. So they're not invaluable, but that's why there's not 4. One of the cards that I wanted to make the deck for, Cryptic Coat. 1 blue, 2 other for an artifact. When a Cryptic Coat enters the battlefield, cloak the top card of your library, then attach Cryptic Coat to it. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and can't be blocked. And added ability, 1 blue, 1 other, return Cryptic Coat to its owner's hand. So it's an artifact that always sits around and enchants the top card of your library, so you're always going to be casting it and having no problems generating more creatures. It makes it doesn't describe it well, it should. When a cloak creature comes into play, it has Ward 2, and it's colorless. So and then with its ability, it also becomes a 3/2 that can't be blocked. It's a hard little card to deal with. Generally, the only card you need to worry about if it's not directly at an artifact is Farewell. That's because that'll kill artifacts as well as creatures. If not, the creature this turned your card into will be dealt with usually at a cost because again it has Ward 2, or it's just a good chump blocker, and you'll just return the coat back to your hand when you get the chance and cast it again. So you're always going to be making a new creature, always going to be pushing that little can't be blocked. And I had 4 at one iteration of this deck. I only went to 3 because really once you get one of them, 2 really, if you're lucky, if you have 2 of them going out there and they don't have ways to deal with multiple creatures, you're probably going to win because that's 2 3/2s that can't be blocked every turn. Most decks can't handle that as long as you just keep throwing the chump cards in front of them. But it's so at 3, I found it was a good nice spot. Zoetic Glyph, the other card that I've been seeing lately that inspired this deck. 1 blue, 2 other for an enchantment aura, enchant artifact. Hence why a lot of these things are artifacts or generate artifacts. Enchanted artifact is a golem creature with base power and toughness 5/4 in addition to its other types. When Zoetic Glyph is put in the graveyard from the battlefield, discover 3. So there's nothing in the deck it can't cast with this discover. Everything's under 3 casting costs. It is a creature that if it dies at a board clear, Discover usually will go and grab something useful for you. The odd time is Make Disappear or something where you can't really use it, but there's many times it'll go and you can grab a Cryptic Coat for you or something. So in a way insulates you against board clear, and being a 5/4, it's pretty big, so it's hard for a lot of decks to deal with that quickly because it is only a 3 casting cost. And a lot of these, the Wrestler could come out, the Falcon could come out, the Siren could come out. There's a lot of ways to make it available to enchant, and then away you go. So the lands: 23, 16 islands, 3 soaring cities, 2 Field of Ruins. A few times I ran into dinosaur themed decks with that counter land in it. This is just to pick those off or pick off any creature lands. It's funny, when I had iterations in the first of this deck, I didn't have Field of Ruin in it. Saw quite a few of those. Since I put that in the last 20 matches or so, not really seeing too many. And Mirrex. This is just to generate more artifacts if you need it. It's never bad to be able to make more creatures. It would be on the low end of the scale if you wanted to go with another land. I'd squeeze that out. I never used the mites too well, except for one time. But it can make something big if you need something to park it. That's the deck, guys. I got 6 or 7 wins out of this one. I actually spoke to the end of game 5. Usually 5 wins is enough. But I decided to keep playing just to see, and I managed to squeak out 2 more. So, good amount of wins with this deck. It's not a bad deck. It's fun. Nobody really expects it, and it can be pretty quick. Thanks for watching, everyone. Love those subscribes. Hit the notification bell so you can get notified of the next video. Usually I try and get every 4th or 5th day. I have to play test, and I do play other games. I'm trying to get possibly other projects going. I've been playing Unicorn Overlord. I've been enjoying that. I was trying to maybe think of a short video for it. Something to give the highlights and get myself toes wet and trying to learn more about this project I got going. And as usual, any ideas, any comments, any deck themes yourself, any cards you even want to see a deck made with, I usually try and come up with something competitive. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy. Magic Arena time. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Some more standard rank, best of 1. Let's get our Gingerbread out there and let them roll. Couple man is my opponent, up to the best of my feeble descriptive abilities. Not much do we need to do this early so far with what we have in our hand. They're not presenting any kind of challenge. Let's get out our Cogwork Wrestler. You stop that. Putting a lot of options in front of me. Let's attack for 2. End the turn. Going after my Shredder. Well, I'm gonna have to go back to me, which is in turn weird when trouble causing a loose turn. Sorry, yeah, you gotta go. Keep that for sure. He doesn't like my Shredder. Understandable. Well, do we make it big? Or do we just try and bait him again? Well, still got things to do. Here comes this other cut down. Got him. That don't matter anymore. No attack. Decline. Creatures universe also is gonna have to be that one, isn't it? No blocks. We good. Hello, creature. Preacher, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. We'll go this way. Here we go. Good insurance with the Cogwork Wrestler. Not, he gets 5. Which I think is what he's going to take. No, he won't take it. Oh, thank you. And he doesn't fall in so easy. Alright. Couple manned. I have nothing in my hand. A clue, have the creature at exile down. It really doesn't matter. Oh, right, we have that. The undead. Yes, you. Don't even know why I blocked it. It doesn't really matter much. We'll go Cryptic Coat. Well. No. Haha. Cannot be blocked. I'll take the face down card should you throw it in front. If not, I will take another 5 to your face. We'll take it. No, that's just more for me. Don't need to do anything this turn. There's nothing I can do with this. Unless I want to give him a creature. And I declined that. So your turn. What do you do with your turn now? You have 3 cards in your hand, so you have lots of options. Oh, there. See, that's one of the reasons why I held onto the land. To bait that out of them. Go ahead, take my land. Oh, wait, you can't. So now you just got Chump Blocker. Eat some more creatures. Nothing important over here though. No, you can come in now. And now that you know what I have, I must correct it. Cryptic codes are great, aren't they? No block for him. Bring it back to your hand at least. He takes the big old rolling punch. That's the great thing about that coat. Just keep making creatures. Didn't get anything. Gotta cast a second card. Be an expensive turn trying to do all that. Couple man. Do it. Here comes the 2/3. And I don't care, hit me. I decline to block. I'm here to punch you. Two casting cost. Not a bad creature for 1 blue and 1 black. His own cryptic coat. Future blocker. That's a good card too. Well, let's see what he has in his hand first. And let's just make it so you can't be blocked again. Making him decide what to do. That's kind of what I was hoping. Just keep eating cards on him. There we go with that Creator. That was a nasty card. What did you have in your hand that you didn't want to cast him out? I suppose you would have died either way, right? Enjoy eating another card. Alright, so he eats Creator now. Ooh. He declines to become a creature this turn. Drawing the cards on. Generating a forever blocker, though he's always committing 3 mana at the end of the turn. It's an expensive 3/2 chump. Yeah, I'm not letting you through this time though. Now we shall block. Because there's just things you can do. Like the Creator. There you go, you become him. Some of the opponent's stuff you can eat? No, from a graveyard. You can eat your own graveyard. So what are you saving up for? Must be something terrible. Or is he still looking for things to do? Oh, we can make its own lights. Light Wars. Yeah, I was just looking for chunk blocks. Oh, then we'll go with it. Kicking the Surge Engine up a notch. That's not as much of what I wanted to do. So let's go with the attack first. What is he really trying to get this right qualified? Just fix that right now. Where do we go? You big. Let's make it hurt then. You're gonna kill him now. Surge Engine has attracted enough attention. And he has. Oh well, I will take it. To you. Yeah, I was good with that. You right back to your hand, buddy. No, I'm good. And get the engine back in. I'll slow him down for a little bit. A lot less for him to eat, since it's already been exiled. Surge Engine coming back, so he'll have to do something with that. Up goes the D. In we go for more. That has to hurt. Do I put my shoulder down? Or do I wait and just cast a Boros? I think we're gonna wait. I can pump the Surge Engine should I want to. Return the Cryptic Coat. Don't think I will though. It's unblocking this is nice. What creature are you eating this turn? I don't really care about fancy plays right now. He straight up gotta stop. 7 unblockable damage next turn. So he needs to be coming up with some answers. Oh, I did have a... Well, no, I did have a creature. You showed me. I will take your 8. That was a pretty good punch you made. I wear her face is really nice to have a lot of extra cards, that's for sure. Investigated a lot, solved nothing. Yep. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And you guys have yourselves a great day. Catch us on the next match. More Magic Arena. Nanos and MTG is my opponent. We got a good first turn, second turn. Draw a land. We can really have this thing rocking. Let's go, Ginger Brute. Brutalize him. Nanos MTG. It's something, right? It's gotta be something. Attack and attack. Give you lots of options. Considering. No? Nothing? You're not going to be able to put up much, are you? So let's get a wrestler up there and increase our plick odds. My turn. In for 2 now. Oof, I doubled my damage output. It's blue, so we gotta play the patience game with these guys. Alright, you may have it. Your moment of truth. What do you have? Well, let's go with another wrestler. Right? Really put that click damage intimidation factor into play. 3 damage a turn for blue. That's actually considered. Blue hates permanents. I should know I have blue. I don't like it when my opponent plays things. Greatly increases the odds that I don't win. I could just bounce that back to my hand. I don't care about that as much. So, yeah, I guess we'll go that route. Back to you it goes. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Well, you want for another consider. How considerate. And paid. Now you get to throw a card away. Which actually helps your deck concept. I need to get something rolling here. No, it won't be that. It will be this. I need more unblockability with this blue deck. And this one too. And it could even be a shredder should I decide to go that way. Right? You have to be feared. So I can now hit you for 4. Turn, blue don't like. Nanos MTG. You don't like unblockable cards. Signed, the person you're playing against. Well, we're gonna have to try. And make him use his last counterspell. No, he lets it go. He really is at a loss of what to do. He doesn't like this face down card at all. Unblocking this makes him sad on the inside. Yep. Just keep chipping. No, we're done. I think I like the position we're in right now. The Terror's not getting through a whole lot. He's not doing a whole lot. And right now his concern is that face down card. The Ginger Brute's still going to cause issues. But the face down card is lethal. He declines. Well, I guess we'll see what we've got rolled up against here, won't we? Look at us with all that mana. Just keep picking. What you gonna do about my face down card? Spend your mana. Spend your mana. So does it become a different target if I make it face up? I mean, is he at the block? He's not even at the block, so if I do, he could die. Huh. It's one of those things I just gotta find out. Yep, he still could target it. Good to know. He still don't like that guy though. I suppose I should have attacked with everything. But I do got a good strong position right now, no matter what he has for blue. He does not have much to stop what I have already. And I just had to know if I could flip the card over, does it change the target? Risking my win for you people. The sacrifices. Boom. Blue hates permanents. Rule of thumb. There's another one. Thanks for watching, everyone, and catch you in the next match. Take care. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Magic Arena, standard ranked, best of one. Going first is nice, gives us that luxury of getting some things out there, or in some cases sitting back and using our make it disappear. But I think the Shredder is the better way to go. Red does not like things that benefit off its ability to cast multiple cards per turn. And there's no way. Yeah, see, I was not even going to bother blocking him if that was the case. He ran all the way in here with only one, eh? That's some crazy kahunas. A glyph. I think we're gonna hang. Blocking things are good for blocking. And we'll be blocking that etchings this turn. The monastery is just gonna have to hit me for 47 million. Or just kill it straight out. Yeah, well, probably the best of what I could hope for. And there we go. Defense up. Come on over now, Swift Spear. Though I could definitely use some more offensive weapons. He must have just a crazy amount. of one casting cost in his hand if he's willing to let it rip for just one. He's gonna get fat. So unnecessarily new. We're gonna have to just wait a little longer. Just a little longer. He already has trample, so that doesn't really matter. He already got the benefit from it, right? Just crazy how powerful he is now. Yeah, they're both coming your way, for sure. You've got to be stopped. No, we're just gonna sit. Ginger Brood is life for us more than anything now. He can snap off a lot of damage real quick though, so we can't be too complacent. We're all stacking it on that one guy. You're after my shredder again, eh? I can't say I blame you, it is pretty crazy. Boom. He didn't want it getting bigger. Red eye. Yeah, at least he knew when to stop wasting everybody's time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Catch you soon. Time to dive into some more cool blue. All-Star 82 and you. Joining me on Magic Arena. Standard rank, best of 1. Nice stall tactic everywhere there. I think we shall accept this. Here comes the snappiness. It's almost not right that they get to go first. Says the guy who has all the cheap casting cost cards. I hate wading through the just pain of this type of style. Yeah, I know, you're all over it. Shooting the wrestler, no mercy. Well, he served a good purpose. She only hit me for 1 instead of more. We'll have to continue our slow it all down tactic. Scoundrel. Go for it, want the scoundrel if we can. We can. Stall, stall, stall. That's not a bad deal for a wrestler. And we wait. Oh, the Reveler is always a problem. Here comes a very strong turn. So let's get this out first. doesn't really, well, it does matter, because whatever one I block is the one that's gonna die, so we don't have to worry about him doing anything. Go for that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna just take this guy for this turn, so we'll have potential turn for next turn ready. No attack for now. Good wall needed. Both are 82. Finally running out of shoes. I think we're gonna have to start doing stuff. Next turn might be alright. If we should see the next turn. Cloaked Reveler. Danger to the masses. I certainly don't mind throwing a lot in your way. Will he take them all? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He could pump that up to almost 7. Let's make sure he's dead. It's good to get that out of the way, so one less thing for him to be jumping on us with. We're going to wait our turn till we get our Cryptic Coat back into play, because we need to worry about things that he can still do. Point of damage stuff, thank you. Oh, episode. This is why I hung back, because I needed the defense. I think so. Let's push another one through. Getting down to 10. Look at that, you're almost as low as I am now. I'm still making him pay for a lot for whatever he wants to play. Don't really care about the Swift Spear. Nice. Alright. Blocker time. We want the juiciest one to be blocked here if we can. I could block them all but one, really. But I want to be able to... No, you know what? Yeah, no, that works. He was 3 life. His counterattack is death, so I gotta wait. I misplayed that too by casting that. Oh well. I need to play blue more often, I guess. Boom, done. Waited him out. Was definitely going to be countering anything he tried. Well, there's one more in the bag. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next match. Hello. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Hi, Lux, our opponent for our Standard Arena Best of 1. Magic the Gathering. Siren Beast's the first call, I think. Start getting our speed bump roadblock out of the way. We can actually cast 2 cards next turn, even though we're only using 1. Well, now we have a second mana. I don't like the Paleontologist. I admit it. But I'm coming over. I'm going to counter whatever you have. Hello, Lux. Say goodbye now. Jumping ahead of the queue here, sir. I was run, man. Just had a chance to watch Forrest Gump again. First time in years. Still holds up well. Lux Go pointing at my things now. Yes, it does have Discover 3. Hello, Raptor. You are certainly a piece of sad. You can hit me. That's alright. I might have a problem with another one now. Let's get you out. Let's get you out. Oh, I wish I had another land. I think the glyph. I don't want the glyph to go. No. Because it's going to give it to me right here. I think the code, eh? Oh, boo. Gingerbread better though, I think. Yeah. I want to keep you. You're adorable. Run. Taking those punches. Punches and bunches. Hello, Atali. Our bitter foe. Our opponent always has one, right? Yeah, you got that. That's not terrible. No, I'll take the extra for sure. I like him because he can be... Nah. For this... Oh, I'd like to have 2. I'm talking to myself, sorry. Blue is such a deep color. You gotta play it long. So the Paleontologist is a go. The Siren says, I love you, Raptor. And we are still sitting at 3 mana. So this has to be a good turn. You can cast that again. Such a painful turn coming. See if our 18 points holds up. Ooh, there goes my engine. Wah wah. He'll gain 4 life for sure. Graveyard's relevant. Frillback, right? He still has some problems. You almost can't play a second card because the Shredder will just get bigger. He does. He's going hard to the bucket. I almost have to get rid of that now. Things are getting too small. Well, you two have to kiss and wake up. And ow! Tally, do you have to be so hard? Oh, that's not bad. The lack of creatures is. So, if I was to yeah, see, I needed one more mana to do anything. If I attack with 2 Shredders, I can make them both +1/+1. So I would not be hitting for 6, I'd be hitting for 8, but that's not quite good enough. So we need to drop this for now, so that's all we're going to do. And we're going to have to sit. Things are just too ugly over there. What, 2 hits? I would make it. He'd still have too much of a counter stroke. So close, eh? So I don't care about that creature in his hand. That's what he's got coming that I have to worry about. But I don't mind being a street pizza for the Hammer Skull if I know that the ledger ends at next turn. And the ledger's getting big enough that he can't really do much about it now. I'm doing this with 3 mana, mind you. If I had 4, it'd be a world of difference. But this is what we're given. And here comes the onslaught. He's got to have some trample in his hand there somewhere, I think. Such pain. Tally, have it back. Hit for 5 and hope for the best. Leave that alone. Yeah, that's it. GG. Whew. All about those unsummons, man. Stall, stall, stall. Have to take your punches when you can. 3 mana beating on a Tally deck. All about the patience, folks. Thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit me up with that subscribe, please. And notify that bell, all that thing. Take care, everyone. Talk to you later. What's some more blue artifact up against Blinkzor? They go first. I'm not totally against the distribution we got though. Double. Quite a few videos I've made where I only have 3 of these. I seem to have 2 start my hand quite often. A test of patience. They're good cards. Hello, kind sir. I will see your sire and match you. And look at that, we both have eagles too. Oh wow. Or whatever you want to call them. Griffins. Maybe you're a good card. I'm logging. crazy in the head? No, we'll still hang back. That's a good card. Really? 1000% every time. Don't mind losing one, keeping that shredder big and puffy. If only we had one more, but we'll take what we got here. Still enough to make my shredder a little bit more shredded. We keep the wrestler. I'd like to keep the wrestler. City? Doesn't make him bigger though, so I don't like that as much. But we got plans. I guess, no, I don't need two. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna make it count. And we'll hang back again. See if the Praetor wants to jump into the barrel of fun. Cryptico, good card. No, he was smart. SMRT. I can also see what you're doing. Fading Hope. We'll like to see more of those. Nothing I can do on this side, so I'm gonna hang. Actually, no, the Mastermind's gonna go over there and give a little poke of love. Even us up, eh? Bat gets coat, I guess. It doesn't really mean as much when I have one out already. So its impact is less. I'll gladly gobble that thing right up. Oh wait, I can't. It's the other way. But I will take the extra land, the extra cards for sure. Gonna have to do two that way. Unless I want to bring it to big one right now. To the map. That'll give us some more things to think about for you, won't it? It really sucks to do this. Send it over, Rover. Thank you. Beady, beady, beady. Oh, I suppose you could have a counterspell. No! What he didn't have was the foresight to see the Cogwork Wrestler. Clearly. I like ending a game like that. Alright, let's go for one more this overtime. Talk to you later, guys. Byes. Alright, rock and roll. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Jerry PC and myself going for the standard rank best of one. Not a bad first couple turns there. Nice stall tactics, things to make the shredder fatter. Siren good. Permanent displacement good. Hello, Epicure. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put out something you don't like then. The shredder. I'm gonna hang back. You could be one of those red whites with the forces of the Thousand Suns. Let's start our click times 5,000. Now we're gonna hang back. And Island, eh? Don't mind that so much. Got lots of low casting cost things. Oh, hello, there's pain in the bum. Still got you though. You're going to be even more gotten here in a sec. Yeah, we'll go for this right now. Yes, you can go. I would like to keep you, but I like what I have left more, so you can go. That can't be stopped, and that can't be stopped. Wait. It has haste? Oh, it didn't activate. Oh, doughhead. Wait, oops. You can chill down, right? You don't have to be so literal with my death here. I think that's almost going to be the more useful thing. So hostile. I know, right? It's just going to keep getting fatter. This deck's rolling right along. See, this is why you want to subscribe, right? These things out of the blue, you just never know what I come up with. Catch you soon. Later.